Let's get into the first black motorcycle club. The East Bay Dragons were the first all-black motorcycle club to exist, and they were created in the Bay Area by Toby Levingston in 1959. Toby was born on June 30th, 1934 in Lilly, Louisiana, and he was one of 10 children born to sharecropper parents who moved to the Bay Area in the early 1950s and settled in East Oakland's Brookfield Village. As one member put it, back then, black men could quickly find themselves getting into trouble if they didn't stay busy, so Livingston thought he and his brothers needed a hobby. The group actually started out as a car club, however, most households back then could only afford one vehicle, so having the lone mode of transportation being tinkered with and drag raced became less and less practical. So in 1959, Livingston restructured the club to be an all-black, all-Harley-Davidson motorcycle club because the motorcycles could be found as cheap as $40 and they could be chopped and modified to fit the rider's preference. The East Bay Dragons built a reputation as family men who owned homes, cars, had a steady job, supported each other, and supported the community. They took part in charities, love runs, collected donations. They did various things to prove that not all motorcycle clubs are bad. I did want to say that the Dragons weren't the first blacks to have bikes. There were soldiers like the Tuskegee Airmen that would come home and buy motorcycles because they liked to keep that adrenaline rush going from the war, because once they returned to the States, they weren't allowed to fly anymore. Toby Levingston was the club's president for more than 6 decades, and during that time he would ride out with his members, he would rub shoulders with the likes of the Black Panthers and even the Hells Angels' Sonny Barger. There was another club in the Bay Area called the Chosen Few, however they let both black and white members join, whereas the Dragons closed their doors to other races, and this is because Levingston believed the community needed a place to exchange ideas and to develop a bond. Toby also insisted that all the members be employed and that they not put the social club before their families. In 2014, the Oakland City Council recognized the Dragons for their 55 years of promoting charitable causes and for their long record of service in the community. Sadly, Toby passed away on July 7th of 2020 at the age of 86 of natural causes. He remained the president of the East Bay Dragons until his death.